thing really has just started to go crazy when like kids have caught on to this. And next, like when we were talking earlier, like your job you only get paid one way, and in this company you actually get paid 8 to 10 different ways. And so now, really quickly on this, I'm just going to show you guys about like 5 of those ways because the other ways get super complicated. And like if you know the ways straight up, you will get Vemma insomnia, and you won't be able to sleep because of all the money running through your head. And you can ask people in this room, like it's true. I haven't slept for days because of it, but it's money, so it's like I'm down to not sleep to make money. Mitch, can you hold this for me, though? Just go on that side, other side. Alright, so the first way you get paid is called Fast Start Bonus. And this is like, say Dom over here, he gets started, and he's talking to people, and he comes and talks to Justin, right?
Yeah.
And Justin, like, he sees, he's like, hell yeah, dude, he gets started on the silver pack. And for that, Dom would get a fast start bonus of $100. And say Dom, he keeps talking to people, and he comes and he talks to Eric here. And Eric's like, all right, I'm just going to get started on a 2-pack for that. Dom would get a fast start bonus of $20. And if someone gets started on a gold builder pack, you would get a fast start bonus of $200. And so that is the first way you get paid. And the second way you get paid is called cycle bonus. And this is where the company says that when you have 360 QB points on one side and 180 on the other, you complete a cycle. And that might not make sense to a good amount of you, but it basically means like how much volume of product you have being ordered on you. So say Eric, he got started on a 2-pack. For that would be 120 QB points. And say Justin over here, he saw it, he got started on a silver pack. For that would be 400 QB points. And say Dom, he keeps talking to people, and he comes over to Zach. And this is where like the team concept comes in, because he's not just going to stick Zach out here and just be like, Zach, like, good luck with this, dude. Like, I hope this works for you. Like, no. Because it's like a 2-team concept. It's like a team concept. So he's either going to put Zach under Justin or under Eric. So say Dom decides to put Zach down here, and Zach's like, hey, yeah, dude, get me started on the silver. For that would be 400 QB points, and now you complete your first cycle. And first cycle, you get anywhere from $20 to $25. And there are people cycling like 10 times in a week. People cycling 50 times in a week. People cycling more than 100 times in a week. More than 1,000 times in a month. And when you're cycling that much, that's just stupid money rolling in, because this is the residual part. You do this once, you get paid for it every single month. And so that is the second way you get paid. And the third way you get paid is called match tier bonus. This is where the company says that for every person you personally enroll, you're going to get 10% of whatever cycle bonus they get. So say Dom, he talks to Justin, and Justin sees this. He's like, hell yeah, dude, like, I don't ever want a boss, and he hits 100 cycles. For that, the company will give him $2,500 that month, which they'll give him again next month because it's residual. And just because Dom personally enrolled him, they'll give him 10% of that at $250. And say Dom, he also talks to Zach down here, and Zach sees this. He's like, hell yeah, dude, like, I'm going to make $1 million with this shit, let's blow it up. And he hits 100 cycles. For that, the company is going to give him $2,500. And just because Dom personally enrolled him, they're going to give him an extra $250. And the next way they pay you makes this shit even crazier, and it's called second match tier bonus. This is where the company says that for every person you personally enroll, for every person they personally enroll, the company is also going to give you 10% of whatever cycle bonus they get out of the company's pocket. So say Dom, he talks to Justin down here, and Justin, he's talking to people, and he comes across to Matt over here. And Matt sees this, he's like, oh yeah, dude, like, this is crazy. And he starts blowing it up, and he hits 100 cycles. That the company would give him $2,500. And just because Justin personally enrolled him, the company would give him an extra $250. And just because Dom personally enrolled Justin, and Justin personally enrolled Matt, and Dom might not even know who the fuck Matt is, just because of second match tier bonus, the company's going to give Dom an extra $250. And take a scenario where like you talk to 7 people, and all they do is talk to 7 people. Right there, that's going to be over 50 people. You're already getting paid 10% of whatever cycle bonus they get. And this thing's going to go absolutely insane when we go back to school after summer. Because say I talk to, like, Zach, and, like, we don't go to the same school. So when he goes back to his school, every person he talks to, I get 10% of whatever cycle bonus they get. And this concept is going to go absolutely insane when we go back to school. And so the last way you get paid is called the frenzy bonus. And you're qualified for the frenzy bonus when you get started on a silver pack. And it also qualifies you for the BMW and Mercedes program. But a month ago, the company completely changed the direction where they were going with this. And a month ago, the company said, you hit 50 cycles, you get a BMW or Mercedes. Now the company says, you hit 20, you get it. So literally more than cut it in half. And they also said with the frenzy bonus, it used to be you talk to 3 people, they get started, you're gonna get a bonus of $200. Now it's you get started on a sober, you talk to 3 people, they see what you see, they get started on one, you're gonna get a bonus of $400, plus you're gonna get a bonus of $100 from each person, fast start. Plus, once you have 3 sobers under you, you're gonna hit your first cycle, which is another $25. And when you get your first cycle, you rank advance. And when you rank advance, you get an extra $100. So you just made $825 by talking to 3 people. Like, this is straight up why I quit my job the other week. Because it's stupid. Why would I be at work for 90 hours and make $800 when I can talk to 3 friends in 5 minutes, 50 minutes, hang out with my homies, and make $800? It's like, to me, it just didn't compare, and that's why I quit. And, like, a few last things I just want to leave you guys with is, like Matt was saying earlier, like, time is money in this business. And, like, I cannot emphasize it enough. Like, people say with real estate, like, it's location, location, location. With this, it's, like, timing, timing, timing. And, like, when I got started, I was in the room with 3 people. Like, my best friend who was doing this and 2 other people. And I went in the room and I was like, hell yeah, dude. Like, let's get started. Let's go. And I didn't even know how much it cost, but I was just like, fuck it, dude. Like, I'm going to make $1 million with this. As long as it does not cost $1 million, like, I'm down, dude. And I got started, and literally 1 minute after me, this other kid signed up. And then I didn't even put him there. Like, the person in my upline put him under me. And because I signed up 1 minute before him, he talked to someone who talked to someone in Europe who blew this shit up, which now has turned into 100 people in Europe in 2 months. Imagine 2 years. It's going to be thousands of people, all because of 1 minute. Because timing is money in this business. It's everything. Like Zach, when I approached Mitch and a few of my other best friends from home about this, Mitch got started and Zach didn't. And now that Mitch got started, since he got started earlier, someone in our upline put someone from Mexico under us who blew this shit up, and now there are over like 50 to 100 Mexicans under us working for us, when yet I don't know a fucking word of Spanish. And I'm getting paid for them. And it's just like, and Zach doesn't get them because he waited. And like one last story to leave you guys with is just this story my good friend Alistair actually told me, and he's been with this company for about a year, and this dude is just like a beast in life. Like, he was on the Oprah show in high school, and he was interviewed by Bill and Melinda Gates. And when he was interviewed by Bill Gates, he got to ask him one question. And he was just like, Bill, like, how did you do it? Like, how did you become so, like, wealthy and rich? And Bill just told him a story. And he said when he got the idea of Microsoft, he was like 20-something. He was young. But literally, like, nothing makes Bill Gates different than us. He was born naked and he was born crying, like every one of us. And so he got this idea of Microsoft, and he got his 5 best friends and he brought them in a room. And he was like, all right, guys, I have this crazy idea. It's going to be called Microsoft. It's going to become a billion-dollar industry. Like, I need a small investment from you, and I need some time from you. And one of his friends came up to him and was just like, Bill, I'm sorry, like, I just don't have the time. And the thing is, like, we all have the same time. We all have 24 hours in a day. It's just how you choose to use it. It's called time management. And if you can master that, you'll become so successful. But anyways, that friend was just like, sorry, Bill, don't got the time, and he left. And Bill's next friend just came up to him and was like, Bill, like, I'm sorry, I don't have the money. And, like, the cool thing about our age is if we want something, like, we can get it. If we want to go party, we're going to find money to party. If we want to go, we're going to find money to buy a set. Like, straight up. Like, we did one of these events the other night. A kid right after went and sold his Xbox to get started. Because his Xbox sitting there is not going to make him anything. He sold it, got started, and in a month he'll be able to buy 10. Because getting started is the hardest part. But that friend, anyway, was just like, Bill, I'm sorry, like, I don't have the money. And he left. And Bill's last friend came up to him and he was just like, Bill, like, straight up, like, you're just fucking crazy, dude. Like, no, this shit's not gonna work. You're stupid. And he left. And Bill's 2 friends that stayed with him are now the 8th and 15th most richest people in the world on Forbes magazine. Because they did not let little people and little voices get in their way. Because listening to little people is not gonna make you big money. It's like trying to lose weight from a fat person. You can't do it. They haven't done it. But in this company, as my mentor always told me, do what they do, say what they say, and you're gonna get what they got. Like, just do that and you'll succeed. Like, straight up, this dude, like, I didn't come up with any of this shit I said. I watched some dude who said this, he did this, and now I'm doing it. He got the BMW last month, I'm gonna get it next month. It's that simple. And, like, that is just about it. But next, I would invite you guys, we actually have, like, applications here, if you wanna, like, pass those around. And, the next step is just, like, get with the person who brought you here, and, they can show you what to do next. And, like, this shit's just gonna start getting huge. Like, literally, we're in 50 to 60 colleges, and it's gonna go insane. Like, this company is so young right now, and, like, honestly, like Matt said earlier, like, if you don't do this, honestly, like, some people do it, some people don't, and it's whatever. But either way, you're gonna see this in 3 weeks, you're gonna see it in 3 months, you're gonna see it in 3 years, and you're gonna be like, fuck, dude, Like, I was there when this shit started. I could have been at the fucking, like, I could have been a millionaire by now. And that's, like, this is the opportunity to do that. And the hardest part's getting started. But, other than that, I would like to thank you guys for coming. And if you have any questions, we're going to be staying around here after. So, thank you guys.